Hi, I'm Killian from Seervision, and today I'm here with you to guide you through our video demo. The goal of the video demo is to show you everything that the Seervision suite can offer you. And before we start, don't forget to follow us on our social media, so that you can stay up to date with the latest release and features that we have. Now, let's get into the demo. So, welcome everybody to our studio. As you can see, there's already a full array of cameras and cameramen in place that are already tracking me. Move from Panasonic PTZ cameras to Robotic Heads and broadcasting cameras. Now, I would actually like to start focusing on the hardware and show a bit more in details what our system looks like and what it can deliver. So here we are with our Poly Head. This is a robotic head that we developed in-house. And I would like now to quickly guide you through it, explain how it works and how it connects to the rest of the system. All right, so let me quickly disarm it. What you have here is an SDI connection that comes from the camera, goes through the head, and then gives the image output back to the computer unit. At the same time, there is an Ethernet connection coming in that gives back the instruction to the robotic head on how to move the camera. So these basically transform the robotic head into an autonomous camera operator. Most important for you to know is how the zoom, the focus, and eventually the iris are controlled. These are controlled with external lens motors. The alternative to the lens motors is the possibility to work with the digital protocol of the digital lenses. We are currently working on the protocol with Canon and Fujifilm. Okay, so now let's take a look at how the DOP works. All right, so here we are with the DOP. This is basically the brain of the whole solution. DOP stands for Director of Photography. This guy gets the image feed from the camera to the SDI cables, does the whole processing, understands how the person is going to move, understand if there are multiple persons on stage, you can decide which one is the right person to track, and then gives back the instruction to the robotic head. So this is really this part of the solution that makes the system autonomous. Still, the operator can control everything through the user interface, and this is what I would like to show you next. So, welcome to our user interface. So as you see over my head, there is a blue tag. This signifies that the system recognizes me as a person that can be possibly tracked, and as on click, the operator can actually start the tracking. All right, so as you can see, now the system is actually following me as I move left and right. And we can also start showing the computer vision that allows the system exactly to understand how I'm gonna move. These are up to 18 reference points. You can go from the top to the bottom of my body, depending on what the camera can see. And very important here to understand is that the system does not rely just purely on facial recognition. It actually is capable of taking multiple features of the body so that the system can distinguish one person from another. So now I would like to ask two colleagues of mine to join me on stage, Eva and Orestes, please. They are the two PM that are working together with the rest of the team on this beautiful technology. And I would like to show you what happens when there are multiple people on stage. So you see over my head there's a green tag, whereas over their head there's a blue tag. So what does it mean? It means that if I start moving around, the system recognizes me as a person to track, but if the operator decides to, you can switch to any of the two other persons that it identifies with blue tag at any point in time. So Orestes now can be clicked, and then he's the person being tracked. And if you move behind him, or if there is like a switch, for example, Eva works in front of Orestes, you see the system keeps tracking Orestes, which makes the system very reliable and very easy for you to use also in a situation with multiple people on stage. So we'll now have a look at a feature called presets, its basic and its most advanced functionalities, and we will later also define and understand how this can be combined with other features that we can offer on the Seervision platform. So here we are. I will show you now the tracking zones as a new feature that goes well in hand with the position preset that we saw before. What does it mean? It means that if I walk to the one side of the stage, you will then see a red area appearing on this side as well as on the other sides. This basically defines where the camera stops tracking. So for example, if I go to the whiteboard here, present what are the most important points that we will focus on as Seervision in the next months, and then I walk out of the tracking zone, you will see that the camera goes back to a fallback position, which is basically a safety shot, something that the operator can always show. And if I go back into the tracking area, the operator can start tracking me again. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the demo with Seervision today, and I hope you got to learn everything there is in the Seervision suite so far. Don't forget that every month there is a new release with new updates coming out, so there's always a new feature for you. I hope you're gonna have a great day or a great night wherever you are, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.